Hey, we'd like to welcome all you guys here this afternoon. We'd like to wish you all a happy new year. Hope you had a great new year and a Merry Christmas. A little late. It's been quite a unique year for all of us, including yourselves, I'm sure. We're just meeting this afternoon. Unfortunately, we haven't had a great time, a great amount of time to play or get together and practice and rehearse, unfortunately, due to the circumstances. So we decided that we'd put together a little bit of a live stream with you guys this afternoon for a couple reasons. Just to get together and say hi, hopefully provide a little bit of entertainment. And what the plan is Dennis, AKA Stub, he's got hours and hours of raw troubleshooter footage from the 1980s and the 1990s. And this footage, and we're just, depending on how this goes over today, we might do it again. We'll see. But we're just going to take a look at some of this footage with you. And all of this footage, Tweet, Bruce, myself, we haven't even seen any of it. Dennis has seen, he's the one that's been logging it, so he's seen it. You guys can feel free to chat with us. Let us know your thoughts. If you have questions or comments, good or bad or whatnot, just let it out there. And I don't know if we'll get to all the chats or all the questions or not. I guess we'll see where that takes us. But you guys have any comments or additions?
Nope. Well, we can go ahead and get the first video up. And,
first video up?
We'll get that first video up and see what it looks like.
Let's have at it. Let's take a look.
Playing country music in small town bars, put on idle miles, but don't get very far. Work real hard to put on a good show. The equipment's not ours, it's the band we owe. We love to learn the songs that you like best. All we do is play 'em and you do the rest. 'Cause we're doing it, we're playing in small town bars. We're doing it, we're playing in small town bars. Don't worry about the income as long as you can get some. Don't worry about the profit as long as you like it. 'Cause we're doing it, we're playing in small town bars. We're doing it, we're playing in small town bars. We gotta tear down, it's time to go home. It's been a country rockin' night and I'll be sleeping alone. An agent called us yesterday, he wanted to know. I told him we a troubleshooter, we work alone. We turned down the chance to play with Sawyer Brown, but we changed our minds 'cause it was in our hometown. We're doing it, we're playing small town bars. We're doing it, we're playing small town bars. Don't worry about the income as long as you can get some. Don't worry about the profit as long as you like it. 'Cause we're doing it, we're playing small town bars. We're doing it, we're playing small town bars. We're doing it, we're loving it, we're enjoying it. We can't get enough of it. Because we're doing it, we're playing small town bars. 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 We're small town bars. We're doing it. We're playing in small town bars.
Oh, yes. Well, what do you guys think of that?
I think we probably have to say that our good friend Tank, Amy Sherman,
Yeah.
made that back in what, probably 1992, 91?
Yeah, I don't remember when that would have been, well, Tweet, that would have been your second stint. So when was that?
No,
Nope,
that was
first.
his first one.
That was the first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah,
some of that footage looked like, was some of that Stumpy's, maybe the bar and good,
Yep.
maybe
Stumpy's.
Roberts off 10.
Yep. The VFW actually.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
And some footage that actually
There was
Stumpy walked
Stumpy.
toward the camera
Yep.
there.
That was
I
upstairs.
thought that was Stumpy.
That
yeah.
was upstairs at Stumpy's. Otherwise, it was VFW. Also.
And I noticed quite a few familiar faces in the crowd shots too,
Yep.
which is kind of fun. And that truck at the beginning, that's the Gray Ghost. That's our first truck that we had. And it was a lot of bolo ties and mullets.
Black
Yep.
curtains. Was that
I don't know if anybody's got any Facebook chats or YouTube chats. I can't really see them.
Yeah, there's some. I can see some of the YouTube chats coming through. Let me see.
Hey, Tweet, can you talk a little louder?
yeah, I can try to talk louder.
Or get a little closer or something. Yeah, you're hard to hear.
Yeah, I'm using the phone with a Bluetooth speaker, so
Yeah, we can't hear you very well. Yeah, Derek Berg commented that he was driving the truck.
He remembers that, huh?
Virgo remembers everything.
He does. I don't know if you saw his, Bergo, if you're listening, his comment, and I got it. I should have commented on it. But the question was, or the chat was that don't forget to join us for our live YouTube chat. And Bergo said something like, I got a set of white walls from the movie Major League. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I do. I thought it was funny. So good job, Bergo.
Oh yeah, I guess we have to do a shout out to Canada too. We have a viewer from Canada here, the way it looks.
Oh, really?
Oh, I wonder who that is. Rhonda?
Alfinch something.
Hmm.
I don't really want to say the other way.
We used to play up in Canada. We played up at Palomino in Winnipeg.
Yep.
And we played the Brandon. What was the name of that club in Brandon? Houston's.
Houston.
Houston's.
that's it.
And then Thunder Bay, we played at 3 clubs there. Gillies.
Yep.
Actually 4, I think. The Golden Nugget. The place that burned down. Can't remember the name of that place.
Was it Silver something?
Silverados?
Silverados, I think.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you guys the choice of that. Do you want to see the ADV video now, or would you like to see some other videos first?
Let's
Some others first.
do some others. We
Yeah.
might run out of time for let's do something else.
All right.
I think we got a bad taste in our mouth about ADV.
Actually, if you see some of these videos, you can see that actually came into play.
We'll let them know about the ADV thing. We'll let the people know about that when the video comes up.
Yep. Okay. Well, let's check this one out and see.
All right, let's look.
Oops. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, let's try that again.
Sounds like one of our originals.
It was. Forgot to hit the share of the screen though, so everybody could actually see it. There we go. Wow, yes. Somebody asked if that was a black horse. Yeah, that was the black horse.
You bet. Yeah, Black Horse, 30 years and 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago. Thought I heard some bass slapping in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, remember I told you there's things I did back then that I couldn't even imagine doing now. And also I
I
noticed...
was wondering if it was cold in there that night. We're all wearing sweaters and sweatshirts.
Yeah, I had a close-up shot of you there, Tweet. You looked a little upset there or something.
I wonder what I don't know. Or we look kind of expressionless.
Yeah.
All I noticed was
was
a lot of non-gray hair and just a lot of hair, period.
Yeah, well, that was another time. You know, we've been pretty fortunate. We're going on our 37th year now. So that would have been, like I said, over 30 years ago.
We were talking beforehand about, I had asked Dennis if he found any like really bad mistakes or something that would be kind of fun to see. And he said, not really. And back in that particular year, we played over 300 nights, 305 or 6, I think.
Yeah, I think you're
So
right.
we played all the time, and we were pretty tight.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would hope so. You know, I mean, that's a lot of nights. But yeah, you're right. I mean, when I hear some of these, like that song right there, I mean, we've tried to play that one here recently, and it was all right. But you know, it's you just can't. It's not like riding a bike. You just don't play a song that you haven't played in 3 years and just do it. It just doesn't work that way.
So
And it needs to be practiced regularly.
Yeah, so when you play the song almost 300 times, to make a mistake, you actually would have to do something different than you normally would do. So I was listening for mistakes too, and I couldn't hear anything that sounded off.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Okay, so you guys want to hear a slow song, a fast song, anything in particular?
You know what? We talk about ballads and things, Stub,
Yep.
and I always thought ballads was our strong point, in my opinion.
Yep.
I thought that's what we did best. And
Well, I got one here. It happens to be... Oh, go ahead.
well, we used to do 1 to 2 per set.
Yep.
And now the last few years, it's maybe been 1 or 2 per night.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be up for a ballad.
How about if we do one of these and it just happens to be one of our own?
Sure.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's do that. Let's do it.
She met me at the station, suitcase in my hand. The same good situation, not like we had planned.
Yeah, that was at In Cahoots.
Is that in cahoots?
Yep, that was In Cahoots in Rochester. Yep.
Yeah, didn't
I don't know.
Stub, you tweet and I wrote that, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, I started writing that one. We were in a hotel room,
Yep.
and
And
then I
that's
just
in
started
Nebraska.
asking. I remember sitting between two beds, and I was playing it on this little practice keyboard, and then everyone started helping me with the lyrics. But
Was Roscoe there too at that time?
he might have been.
For some
Yeah,
reason,
I
was
bet he
thinking-
was.
I think Ross was there too. I think the four of us were in a room. I don't know where you were at.
Well, I'm a drummer, so I can't write with a squat.
You might have been
You guys,
in a
you guys
different
didn't
room.
include me.
I always cringed at those lyrics, though. I was never happy with those lyrics. Seems like we needed to have something to put on the album, so.
I don't know. I thought it was
I
good.
thought they were. Yeah.
But what do I know? Hey, Stub, I'm hearing
The comments are coming in good on that song.
I'm hearing
Compliment.
things like a delayed, like there's a 8-second delay or something on things. I don't know if anybody else hears it, if it's just me.
Yeah, there
Okay.
is.
Well, let's see.
I don't know if they hear it at home or if it's just us. Bruce, do you, or Stub, do you?
I'm hearing a little something, but it's not
They
that
could.
annoying.
Does somebody have the YouTube video going on?
Anna does right now.
I mean, we might be picking that up maybe.
How many seconds are we behind?
I'll check with Nancy here during the next video, see how things are going in there. See,
Yeah.
maybe it's just me. But
Derek Bird says we have no delay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know.
Derek Berg says there is no delay.
Okay. Good.
okay, well,
right.
there you go.
Wonderful.
Tweet, where are you getting these from? Facebook
YouTube.
or
YouTube.
YouTube? Stub, I think you need Stub. You need a vacation.
Oh, you think I do?
I think Stub needs a vacation.
Nobody else.
I think Stub needs to go to Jamaica.
Boy, do
Yeah.
I ever.
I
All the
think,
comments are coming in that there is no delay.
Oh, good. All right.
So that's good.
Attaboy.
That's amazing.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
In case my head gets cold,
I tell you what, it's been
a little sunny around here.
with this technology, it really helps to be able to get together and do things like this. For the ones listening, we haven't been able to get together and rehearse. We try to practice once a week. And, the last couple months, we haven't played since September 19th was the last time we played. And that was a wedding dance at a ski chalet in Wabasha, Minnesota. And that's the last time we've played. So we haven't gotten together until, today, just to kind of do this thing, but we're not in the same room playing. And, well, who do you got there, Tweet?
Hi, this is Bootsy. He's a
Bootsy? All right.
tuxedo cat. He's a tuxedo cat. Look at that. White tails and
Nice.
tie and white boots.
Very nice. Well, Stubbs back from Jamaica.
I
You
am,
got
I am
another
back.
video for us?
Sure. Let's see what we want to do that we haven't
Got
done.
some
for-
80s rock in there or something?
Ooh, we can do something like that. Let's see. 80s rock. Yeah.
You got Once Bitten, Twice Shy in there?
That I don't have. But how about... Oh, man. We did a lot of country in...
Well, I tell you what, in the 80s and 90s, that was...
Oh, here we go. Here's one.
You got one?
This one might surprise you guys. Surprise me because I'd forgotten about it.
Uh-oh.
I like surprises. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, Bruce, I think you need to bring back the polka dotted fedora.
That you'd have to ask Chris about that. Did you see he had his hard hat up there?
Oh yeah, and don't forget
He
the
used to have a hard hat. He had that hat he was wearing. He had the polka dot hat. Maybe someone gave it to
don't
him.
forget about the inflatable saxophone.
Yeah.
That was
Was that new
Go ahead, Tweet.
New Year's Eve? Was that New Year's Eve?
I don't believe
where was
so.
that at?
It was at the
Anyone
Black
remember?
Horse.
Must have been the Black Horse, and I don't know if it was
Oh.
New Year's Eve or not. He had hats all the time.
Yeah, it was around the Christmas season, but I don't think it was New Year's Eve.
Oh,
And I was nervous watching that because I hardly remember how that song even goes. And when you're watching yourself do something that now I can't even remember how the darn thing goes, I was just nervous watching it.
Well, what about, that was Chris Von Arx on the keyboards. We were pretty fortunate over the last 36 and a half years to not have a lot of member switches. You know, a lot of bands go through changes and members and so on. I don't know if anybody out there knows or cares how many members we've actually had in this band over the last 36 and a half years, but 10 is the correct number. That's what we came up with anyway, is 10 members. And the four of us you see here now, we've been together out of the 36 and a half years. We've probably been together for, well, I don't know, how many of them? How many of those 36 years?
probably 32. Oh,
How many?
could be.
Well, 89 to late 93, that was almost 5 years. And then now it's been 22. So
Oh, okay.
27. That's a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's,
yeah, total. Yep. 27 total years for me. Yep.
And we've been in, we worked for an agency, which is kind of nice. We got to travel, got to play in a lot of Midwestern states and parts of Canada. We've recorded a couple albums, and I think, Stub, you got some footage of some recordings, but not today, but if I understand it right, correct?
Correct. We got hours and hours of in the recording studio, and somebody actually asked about if we had any of that, and we're not going to have it for tonight, but we'll have it for, if we do this again, we'll have it for the next
We do it
time
again,
around.
we'll put some of that in, because we recorded some recordings in Chillicothe, Ohio. I don't know if you have any video there.
No video of that.
Yeah, and then up in Minneapolis, we did some recording. We used to do our recording at night. We'd play at a club in Mounds View, and then or even in Egan. And then when that was over, we'd do the night shift at the recording studio, and it was a lot of work, but it was fun. It was a good experience.
At that time, we had an agency. We actually even had a management contract.
Boy,
The second
you
time.
remember better than me.
Yep, we had a management contract, and part of that management contract was something called ADV, Artist Development. I can see
Why don't you tell them what ADV is all about?
I can see him by your faces. You can tell. Well, I don't know if I can tell you as good as maybe I can show you. So
Why don't you show them, and then we'll talk about it.
yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Bruce.
No, I was just going to say, we saw some of this video with my wife and my sister-in-law. We were on the floor laughing. And
I don't want to interrupt, but I'm going to interrupt. But this is the only video that we've all seen.
Yep.
Any other video we're seeing today or whatever we have not seen, but this one we've seen.
I had to show.
As a participant in the video, it's painful. Very painful. Go ahead, Bruce.
you guys were a lot better than I am so stiff. But anyway, everything they taught us and everything they showed us was good information.
Yep.
It made sense. I just couldn't do it. As you'll see when you see a
It
video.
seemed really unnatural.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Let's take a look.
All right. Okay.
Okay, this is the fun part right here. We'll watch this and then we'll.
That's good.
Someone should have told me to lose that ridiculous looking cat.
Yeah, okay, that's enough of that.
Well, I tell you what. I mean, that's, well, like Bruce said, we decided to contact some agencies to see if they could help us to, fill our calendar, maybe make more money, play, in front of a wider range of audiences in different locations and stuff. And so they came to see us. I remember what they said. It was at Starks in Egan is where they came.
Yep.
And I remember having this conversation, and the guy's name was John Dagan, and he was an agent with GMA at the time. And he came and talked to me on the first break, and he goes, when I close my eyes and I listen to you guys, and I really like what I hear, but when I open my eyes and when I look at you, there's no activity up there, and he's right. And so they signed us, and then they were trying to work with us to try to improve and be a little more exciting to, visual versus just trying to
watch.
And our as the four of us, we've always been we just want to sound good. We just want to play good, solid music, and that's it. And of course,
Hey, Rod, I don't know if you saw the chat, but Todd James had something to say. He said you have the Elvis moves.
Shiver go on.
You have the shiver.
Shiver
You have the Elvis shiver going on.
Well, thanks, Todd. I appreciate that. I didn't see it, but I'm glad that you caught that.
That was Craig Johnson playing drums, by the way.
Yes.
On that.
Craig Johnson was a member of the band for some time as well. I don't know if you have any video with some of the other members. Stuff, Carl Johnson played drums.
You know what? That's the one. I don't have any video with Carl. Everything I looked at didn't have anything with Carl. So if anybody out there has any video, I'd appreciate it because I'd like to put that together with something.
Yeah.
And Stubb?
Yep. With Virgil in there?
Yep. Yeah, we can play little Danny and Burgo.
And Stubb, I have to say that the moves you were doing on the bass, that looked real good and natural.
Okay, thank you.
No, you pulled that off. I have to say.
Good. Well, thanks.
I kind of like the hat that Tweet was wearing. I thought that was all right.
The painter's hat?
I was trying to figure out what color it was. It just looked like it was really bright colored.
Well, you got to remember, I think that was in Cahoots, right? In Rochester?
That was actually, yes, in Cahoots in Rochester, right.
Of course, that place is tore down. That was one of our popular places to play for the people listening in Rochester. And I think now it's a Super America or something like that in that same location. But we play there it was a Tweet. You'd remember 7 nights or 6?
6.
6 nights,
It might have
Tuesday
been
to Saturday.
5 nights.
I think it was Tuesday to
Might have been
Saturday.
might have been Tuesday through
Or
Saturday.
Monday through Saturday.
Maybe it was Monday through Saturday.
6.
Maybe it was 6
6
nights.
or 5, I don't remember.
We had this. There was a band house that the bands got to stay in.
Yes.
It's just 30 yards from the place.
Just off the back parking lot, yeah.
Oh man, was that fun! You get done playing on Friday night and just head back there, and the house would be full. Oh, some good times there.
Yep.
I did. The house would be full before we even got there. It was our place.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they got in there, but
There was always a lot of beer over there.
there was. Yeah, no, that was those fun times, and we played there probably once every 6 weeks. So we probably played there 9 or 10 times a year. So that's 50 nights right there.
And then people would remind us, oh, this used to be the old Outrigger
Yes,
bar.
that's right.
Yep.
And then the relay station, that would have been Manorville, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm thinking relay station, but Outrigger. Yes, you're right, Tweet.
Somebody just said that where In Cahoots was now is a school.
It's a school? Okay. Well, I stand corrected.
I thought they tore it down.
They did
because
tear
it was
down.
in a floodplain, but then maybe they did some landscaping or something.
They did tear that down in that Super America, I think that was there. I think all that whole area got tore down and
Oh, they
Yeah.
yeah, so it's in a
Was there
floodplain.
a
So it's,
bowling alley too?
yeah, I
Yep.
think it was.
I think
Yeah.
there's a bowling
Yeah.
alley there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you mentioned Dan and Derek.
Danny and Bergo. Yeah, let's see a video of them in there.
Okay.
Let the heartache ride tonight. Put him out of your heart, out of mind, out of sight. He ain't worth worrying your pretty blue eyes. Let the heartache ride tonight. Yeah, let the heartache ride tonight. I've been wanting to treat you bad. I've seen enough and it's making me mad. I don't know who you think she is, but her first mistake was leaving you like this all alone. Now I've got some news of my own, and I won't do you wrong. No sense sitting here by yourself when he's out running with somebody else. You played the fool long enough. Now the time has come to even up the score. Now, baby, there's so much more. What are we waiting for? Let the heartache ride tonight.
And that's it.
Ah,
Some of the
Where was
videos are
that
just
at?
some of the
That
videos
was
are
the
just
Dodge Center Legion.
yep.
That was
really?
Rod and my cousin.
I would have guessed Duluth and bowling alley.
No, I think it was. Oh, was it?
I don't know.
I think it was. I think it was Tammy's wedding, our cousin Tammy's wedding in Dodge Center.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think the sign back there said it, but no, I could be wrong.
No, well, I I don't know. And I also saw some. I don't know if anybody out there remembers K106.
Yep. You saw the sticker?
Oh, I saw the sticker. Way back then, probably I would say one of the smartest moves we did as a band was we took on every parade we could do. And you know, there probably were some Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings when we really didn't want to, because you play Friday night and then you do a Saturday parade and then you play a Sunday night show. And it's a, you know, it takes a lot out of the guy, but when you parades are, you're playing in front of thousands of people, thousands, and you could pick out your best stuff. You could play it over and over because you're in front of different people, you know, throughout the parade. And it was great promotion. And I think that's what kind of helped push us through to, you know, the next level, I think, was parades, in my opinion.
Yep. Between doing
Yeah, I think you're right.
Mhm.
doing the parades with
when you
K106.
think about like Oktoberfest parade, we played that quite a few times. I would have to guess 100,000 people, maybe more.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to that parade, I mean, they're 10 deep, you know, 2.5 miles long. It's just gargantuan parade. But
A
Do you ever-
job I used.
go ahead, Bruce.
A job I used to have, I worked at the nursing home in town here. And there was this older lady who was a cook. And we were playing at that Oktoberfest parade. And she had it on the TV and she fell asleep. And she wakes up and looks to the TV and it happened to be a close up of me. The second she woke up. That was our lean stuff.
Okay.
Frightening.
I can picture that. Yes.
Frightening. Speaking of TV, maybe I shouldn't even bring it up, but when you talk about TVs, I think of Tweet when he woke up one morning. Wasn't the Bears playing the Vikings or the Bears playing the Eagles?
That was at my house.
But
Yeah.
the Fog Bowl,
The Fog
Yeah.
Bowl. Yep.
Foggy game.
For some reason, I had a terrible headache.
And things were a little foggy anyway.
Wow. There's a whole family of people here watching TV.
And you looked at the TV and you couldn't make out the players because it was so fog.
Yeah. And it's like, is there something wrong with my eyes here or what? That was the fog. That was the famous Fog Bowl playoff
You probably
game.
remember what year was that, Tweet?
I wish I could remember what year that was.
Wow.
Randall Cunningham was the quarterback. And someone
the-
on the
for the
Vikings
Eagles,
team
right?
later, someone on the Vikings team, I don't know if it was Chris Carter, he said it was just ridiculous because you would throw the ball and then yell, I threw it.
So, was the Vikings or was the Eagles? It was a Vikings game?
I don't think.
It was the Vikings
the Vikings?
against the Bears, I think, wasn't it?
Okay, all right.
No,
Yeah.
or was it against the Eagles?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think it
can't
was the
remember.
Eagles.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe Cunningham was playing for the Eagles.
Hey, Rod, we had a comment. Somebody just commented that they asked if you could go into the kitchen and go and at the top of your lungs scream down the stairway.
That's Burgo, wasn't it? Now I have to tell this story because I think this is a great story. Our band was playing at the Palomino in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And I think it was the four of us and Burgo, is that right?
I think
Yep.
so.
And I was upstairs taking a nap because, we played late. I think that place was like 9 to 2 or something like that, or 10 to 2. I usually get to bed about 3:30 in the morning. And so I'm taking a nap in the afternoon after band rehearsal. And Burgo, Derek, he comes in. We had our own band house. And Derek was sleeping in the basement. And he comes into the living room and he says, I'm going to go take a nap in the basement. Don't anybody go into the kitchen and yell at the top of your lung because the kitchen is right above, right by the stairway to the basement. So he asked for Stubb and Tweet and Bruce, don't anybody yell at the top of your lung because I'm taking a nap. And he goes down there to take a nap. And of course, then I get up and I walk down the stairs from upstairs. And the guys go, hey, Rod, go into the kitchen and yell at the top of your lung. And of course, I'm just going to appease these guys. I'm not even going to ask why. So I go into the kitchen and I just scream as loud as I possibly can. And then I come back into the living room and I go, so what was this all about? Up comes Burgo, and he's madder than a hornet. And he's got his pillow and his blanket, and he stares me down like he's just going to pop me one. He just leaves the building.
Pillow like this, really grumpy looking.
I think he went to sleep in the van.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he did. But it was cold. We only played there in the winter.
And that band house was just a dive. And one time we went there and they had this brown old couch. And it had been there every time we were there, but something must have died in it.
Yes.
I was thinking like a rodent.
Or puked on it or something, because one end of the couch, it just smelled horrendous. So none of us had the courage to really explore. So we just sat on the other side of the couch. I forgot about it.
If you could fast forward to today, wouldn't you just carry that thing outside and put it on the boulevard?
Yeah.
What's up with that? I remember the first time we ever played there, and we got there late at night, the night before we were supposed to play it. And it was late, early morning, probably. It was dark. And so we're not sure which house it is. It's not labeled real accurately. Real clearly, I should say. But we get to this house and we think this is the one. There's supposed to be a key in the mailbox, and we look and there is. So we go in, we knock, and we're like, anybody here? Because we don't want to be entering some house where somebody's living. And nobody answers. So we go in and we're trying to find lights. And I walk up the stairs. I think you guys went around to the living room and the kitchen area. I went upstairs to try to find a bedroom. And I flipped on a light that led me to the upstairs, but the upstairs was still semi-dark. And I walked around the corner and there's a full-length mirror right there by the restroom at the top. And I'm standing there looking at myself, but it appeared like there was someone standing there, and it scared the bejesus out of me. You're in a strange city, whatever, 500 miles, 600 miles from home, at 3 o'clock in the morning. That was
Once again, Rod is
remember that.
screaming at the top of his lungs.
Yeah.
Screaming at the top of my lungs. You got another video stuff?
Yeah, what do you want to see? Fast, slow, old, new?
Burgo was wondering if there's anything from Nebraska.
No, I don't have anything from Nebraska.
No.
Yarn.
How about something from
Pick one.
How about something from Good Times?
Wow. Caledonia?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, let's
How
do
about
it.
a slow one that you guys might not even remember doing?
Okay.
All right.
That'll be a little more rare.
That was an oldie but a goodie.
Wow, yes.
That's me.
Sawyer Brown, right?
Yep, that was Sawyer Brown. Yep.
Passing train. I don't know if you guys remember, we tried to count once. I think we got an accurate number. If anybody, you guys have any idea how many Sawyer Brown songs we've done? You remember?
It was upper 20s or
Upper
30,
20s or
wasn't it?
30s. I was thinking 30s too. Yeah.
I got 32, what I counted.
32.
32 Sawyer Brown songs. I mean, that was, I mean, we kind of figured that was the band that kind of inspired us to start doing this whole thing back in, I don't know what year they started. I remember you guys coming up to see me at St. Cloud State when I went to college there. And that would have been, you know, I think their first album with Step That Step and Leona and what's that?
1985.
Yeah, I think Star Search was what, 83 or 84?
Something like that.
Something like that.
You don't, Stub, do we have any video of a Cadet?
No, I
Country
don't.
Fest? We had a Dakota texted and asked.
I wish we did. Yeah, no, I don't have any video of that.
And Tim asked about KQ98 appreciation parties, anything like that.
No, that
No.
I guess we probably better thank the people. These videos actually came from Jim Atlanta.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's where.
Thanks
But
to them.
if anybody has any other video, boy, I'll convert it for you to DVD or whatever. We'd love to get it. I'd love to see it because I'd like to get it and get to all of us. So if anybody out there has any video, especially old stuff, or like I said before, I don't have anything of Carl with us. I'd love to have some video with Carl.
Sure.
So if anybody,
I have something with Carl somewhere here.
do you?
And
Oh,
I've watched
awesome.
it in the last few years. I
Okay.
have to find out where that is.
Okay.
It's on DVD.
Oh, you got it on DVD already?
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm gonna have to find it.
And
How
I've got a
about,
Ridgeway Day. I got a Ridgeway Days 1990, and I'm still looking for it. It's around
Hey,
here
sweet.
somewhere.
I
Yeah.
have a Ridgeway Days 1994.
Wow. Yeah.
It might be the one you're looking for. Are you sure it was 1990?
I think it was.
I don't.
Can't remember now for sure. We were in one part of it. We were playing the song "Love Stinks," and it's like I had forgotten about that one completely.
We used to do. Oh yeah, because
Yep.
Stub did the
Yep.
Love Stinks.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that now. You know, there was a. Go ahead.
That wasn't until I saw that video. This was about 3 years ago. I happened to pick up a VCR at a yard sale and then put that in. And it's like, wow, we used to do Love Stinks. I don't even remember that one. But yeah, we were singing it.
There was at one point we had over 180 songs, in our repertoire, and I mean, when you think of that, I mean, you could play 4 nights and never play the same song twice. Of course, we had our favorites that we always played, or requests.
I was going to say, and then some of our least favorites that we had to play every night too.
Yeah, there's some of those too, but we don't need to name names. I mean, some people out there love those songs, so we'll just leave that alone. But
Protect the innocent.
yeah, I tell you what, I think, Stub, do you have any videos, rock and roll, that would have, some crowd footage in them that you could think of there?
Yeah.
And the reason I ask is, before you start it, we don't really want to overstay our welcome here. Maybe a time to play one more. And maybe we could, if people are interested, we could always book another one here, in the next couple of weeks and do this again, because I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But before we go too far, I want to thank Dennis and Sherry. They're the ones that organized this whole thing, and there's just no way it would have happened without them. So Stub and Sherry, thanks you guys I know you put in a lot of work, and even last night on a holiday, lining up videos and things to make this as good as it could be. So
Yeah, it was fun.
thanks for that.
It's been fun. Yep, it's been fun. It's been a good learning experience for me. But here's one. Now this is actually a country song.
Okay. Maybe from a street dance or something.
I don't have any street dances.
Okay.
Actually,
The Midway, maybe something from the
I
Midway.
wish I had something from the Midway. This is actually from the Black Horse with Chris.
Okay.
We'll try this one and see.
Sure.
Otherwise, we might have one from In Cahoots. Okay, there's no crowd there. Let's see if we can find something better. When I was doing this, I wasn't thinking of that. How about if we just go with a rock song? With no crowd.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I like my job and I don't my work. But living at 12 is bound to hurt. My pay's pretty good and the benefits are fine. But I got a little girl and I wanna make her mine. Don't understand me when you a little man. Give me a head, things all the time I had. Don't understand me, I'm not getting soft. All I want is a couple days off. Yeah, yeah. Can't wait for the weekend. Oh, baby, just can't wait. I don't need another song to sing. I don't need to try your diamond ring. You leave for me and nobody else. I just need a little time for myself. 'Cause I'm all the healing, I'm no ashamed. I need a little love now, you know what I mean. Don't understand me, I'm not getting soft. All I want is a couple days off. Yeah, yeah. Just a couple days. Oh, let me catch my breath. I don't need another long coffee break. I've had as much coffee as a man can take. I need a change of emphasis to take my point of view. I need time to figure out what I wanna do. But believe me when I tell you, it gets a little rough. Work a little harder, but it never is enough. I'm not afraid to say I'm a going off. All I want is a couple days off. Have a good weekend. Hope to see you right here in Cahoots. We're Troubleshooter. Good night.
Now I know where it's at.
Wow, that was tight. Holy cow.
Yeah, I barely remember that song.
That was a fun song to do. I kind of remember that a little more.
Is
I
that,
think it was too high for me, so I think we quit doing it.
I was going to say, you hit some high notes there, Bruce. Wow.
Yeah, that, I couldn't do it all the time, so I think.
Was that Robert Softan or in Cahoots?
That was in Cahoots. Yep.
In Cahoots?
Yep.
And that was, that's Huey Lewis, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Libby would like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder if she didn't suggest us to learn that song.
Well, she maybe did. I don't know. If you're out there listening, Libby, that one was for you.
He's chatting.
Is she?
Yep.
Yep. She
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
Libby's chatting with you.
I think, I tell you what, again, Dennis and Sherry, thanks for putting this all together. It was a lot of fun for me. I'm sure it was for you guys here
Yes,
as
definitely.
well. And the rest of
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
out there had a good time. Would love to do it again. I actually have some footage that I just got Facebooked to me that I think might help. We'll
Awesome.
maybe throw that on the next one. Some Rushford Days footage.
Oh, great.
And I think we should try it again. We'll check out the participation and the attendance and stuff, and just stay tuned to Facebook and so on, and we'll try to keep you guys updated. Hope you guys, I think 2021 hopefully is a healthy and happy and successful year for all of you guys. And hopefully things will open up. We'll see you at a club somewhere nearby.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yep. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm a Big Ten fan, but I have family who's went to Clemson, and tonight I'm rooting for Clemson. So go Clemson. That's all I got.
All right. Thanks.
Take care, guys. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.